Welcome to Foresight FM Podcast, the #1 entertainment hub with the big boss A to the R to the S to the C-O-T, Eric Scott. Don't go anywhere because we got the best for you.
I read a report last year said 33 million people in Britain are mentally ill. No, they're not. It's crap. Absolute crap. And when a society pretends that is the case, because a lot of people are identifying as mentally ill when actually they just have anxiety about exams or relationships or whatever it may be. When we do that, it means the people who really need help are not getting it. It means they're slipping through the cracks, in my opinion. And that's the problem with it. Now, it's a contentious issue, and people say you're mocking mental health when you do this, but I don't think so. I think we treat the whole mental health debate the wrong way. I think we should separate mental health from mental illness. I don't think mental health is an issue to even be debated particularly. We all have mental health, but if you have a mental illness, you need help, you need treatment. Right now, people are, it seems to me, looking at normal life stuff as some form of mental illness. And anxiety is exploding. People saying they're mentally sick, the incidence of that is exploding. How can that be happening when it's all we're talking about 24/7? I think we're going about it the wrong way. And I think what we're losing in this debate is a celebration of resilience and mental strength. I really believe that. And I think schools should have more people in there teaching kids how to be tougher, about how to deal with normal life stuff. And I don't think we spend enough time helping people to be mentally strong and resilient. We're spending too much time encouraging a kind of wallowing in self-pity and weakness. And it is, I'm afraid, it's not working, demonstrably not working.
So when someone says the use of the word wallowing, that sounds very similar.
Depends what they're wallowing in. If they're wallowing in...
But you know when you use those words...
Yes.
You know, because you're a smart man and you write, you know that people will misunderstand the use of the word, and there's harm in that.
But that's them misunderstanding what I mean by it.
Okay.
It's a bit like the debate about obesity. We're now at the ludicrous stage of this debate. We're not allowed to call people fat. You're not allowed to. It's offensive. So we now have a situation where you see a 310-pound model on the cover of Cosmopolitan who's 5'2". She's dangerously morbidly obese. But the cover picture and the interview, 6 pages inside, never mentions that. It celebrates her body positive image. Nothing body positive about being morbidly obese. She's going to die if she's enabled in this way going forward. I'm not afraid to say that. And there's a society that doesn't go there and pretends that this is all perfectly acceptable is doing that woman an incredible disservice. So when you say, well, you can't use the word wallowing, but I would say to you, Stephen...
I didn't say that.
No, but you were implying it.
Yeah.
You're implying that the word wallowing... Yeah, because I would say to you, a lot of people do wallow. I see them.
What's the difference between wallowing and coming to a friend and saying, I'm feeling really... Or even tweeting it, saying, I'm feeling like there's something wrong with me. What's the difference between wallowing and that?
Well, there's a line. I don't know. I know exactly what the line is. But I do know when friends or family members come to me, either they come to me with something where I think, yeah, they got a valid reason to feel this way. Or sometimes you just got to go, get over it. And then they might laugh and have a drink and they get over it. I think. By the way, you're not allowed to say that anymore. There'll be people watching this, your younger audience, will be going, oh my God, did he just tell people to get over it? He's talking about people with mental illness. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Be very careful that you listen to what I'm saying. I distinguish between people who I believe have mental illness and people who I believe are genuinely wallowing because society has decided that it wants to celebrate people who have something wrong with them more than it celebrates now people who are successful and tough achievers and talk about having grit and stiff upper lip and all these things. That's all become sticks to beat people with. I have it used against me. How dare you talk about a stiff upper lip? Well, why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I? I have a stiff upper lip. I've been through a lot of crap in my life. And I've decided that that's the way I deal with it.